Hey family, how are you doing today? So today we are still on the island of Cozumel doing a little survival stuff here, and today we're going to be talking about building a shelter. Now yesterday we were talking about the different animals and things that we're tracking, and yes, I'm still in a pretty not sure if it's dangerous or not yet. I haven't been able to go through the entire island, or this area, but as I was getting ready to do a video today, I saw some tracks of an iguana. Remember we were talking about that yesterday? And so I found a little guy. And so I wanted to, whoa, see how fast he is? Let's see, he just went up the tree. I don't know if I got that or not. But yeah, these iguanas can be kind of fast. So, you know, when you see them walking around and everything, they look kind of slow, but they, let's see. Yeah, there he is. So I don't know what he's doing, but he's making some kind of distress signal or something like that. So yeah, we were still in or on location at the abandoned resort, and I'm going to show you guys. Oh, there's some more aloe vera. Look at that. Nice, nice, nice. We were talking about that yesterday. So we did find the iguanas. We're finding a lot of mosquitoes. Yeah, I guess I'm just feeding them. So this is part of that abandoned resort, and I am going to start focusing on showing you guys how to build a shelter. Now, first thing you need to do is, when you're considering building a shelter, is the location. A lot of people say, well, I'm just going to go ahead and build some shelter. Well, there's been times where people have built shelters and they can't get any sleep because the ants are tearing them up. So you don't want to do anything around like the fallen fig and you know, a food source for animals. Okay, so we want to stay away from this area, right? And if you're on an island, you got to be really careful about getting too close to the water, because the little crabs, they'll want to come and you know, see what you're doing and things like that. So you might want to put up some kind of barrier to get in. They'll probably get through, but you still want to kind of make it to where they know that they're not welcomed. So on a situation like this, there is a lot of vegetation here, but see how this tree has fallen down? It was from the hurricane. Sometimes what you can do is you can just go ahead and get I would get fresh sago and palm trees, limbs, and you can put them like this. Depending on how tall they are, and you can actually build a shelter that way. Be careful when you're picking these up. Now, this is just an example, okay? That's like a little lean-to, and you would do that on both sides. Now, when you're using the dead vegetation, right, that's not ideal, because if you look, it's going to be, you know, thinner and less dense. When you get some that are alive, and you can usually sometimes just pull these down, but I can't do it with one hand. That's actually better to do. So let's see, you got two right next to each other. So see the difference? So you'd want to use the actual ones that are on the tree, and to do that you're going to need some type of knife or machete. If not, you'd have to use some type of sharp rock just to get a little bite into it so you can pull it down. or just cut it all the way. So if you don't have a tree that's already fallen down, what some people will do is they will get you know, they'll find some kind of tree or branch or cut it down or whatever, and they would, this is from a woodpecker, just to let y'all know. See how it says dat, 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 dat. So they're doing that, and the bad thing about that, that tree is going to rot. This is actually called bleeding. It's actually bleeding. So anyway, what you can do, what I think is best in this kind of situation, is that I would look for an actual tree that has fallen. So let's do that. I'm going to show you what I recommend doing. Is that, see how these trees are so close together? Now these trees are still up, and this is after a hurricane. See, here we go. So what I would do, instead of trying to make a 3-point, golly, that's heavy, a 3-point structure, right, tripod, you can take this tree and you can actually, you don't want it to go too high, right, so you can just fit it right, just right there, see, in the tree. That's not going anywhere. So this is one of the easiest ways to do it. Boom, you're done. That tree's not going to fall, and you've already got a lean-to shelter. And then what you would want to do is, if you're not able to get the new leaves, because they're so hard to come down. If you don't have a knife, which I'm at a resort actually, so they're not going to let us have these knives on the plane, so you can just take dead ones and make a lean-to this way. You'll just need to use more. You'll just need to use more. So I know these people are watching me are like, what's wrong with this guy? He got a plane ticket, but he can't get home. So yeah, so we're doing this. We're building a shelter on the island. And it's kind of jacked up. There you go, homemade palapa. Perfect. I should charge people to stay here. So as you can see, you would do that all the way down, all the way up, and I would even close one side of it to where there's just an entrance way. And the longer ones can actually start floating that way. And a lot of these times, they'll just bend real easy like that. Sorry for the shaking camera so much, but I just want to show y'all how that lean-to could come together, and that could be shelter. So, but you have to be careful where you put it because of the crabs, the ants, the iguanas, things like that. But you're going to deal with these things when you are in this type of environment anyway. Now, once I get back to the States, I'm going to film another or some more videos about building shelter, the different types of shelter and things like that. But this is part of the class that we're going to have for semester 1 and semester 2, and that's going to be for the 3rd to 6th graders and the 7th to 12th graders. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go down here into the water and do a little snorkeling. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let's see, make sure you like and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy watching the video. Talk to you soon.